Hi, I'm Sara. We have already set our intentions and our prayers for this session, so enjoy and learn.
So is the team here with us?
Yes, and we all like that much better.
Yeah, Sarah and I were talking about it at lunch, and that's what we decided to call the team.
The team,
The team,
capital letters.
of course. So, everybody here?
Everybody who's supposed to be. Well,
Okay. You ready for some questions?
always.
I do not know how many I have. It's quite a few. If we don't get through them, so what?
You're learning.
Yes, I am. It's taken me some time, but I'm learning stuff. The first question. Do you know where the ET species that visited Earth and had elongated heads originated from? What star system, if you can? And if you can't, that's fine too.
I believe I could find that answer, but it's not right here, right at this moment.
Do you want to take a few moments and search for it, or will you?
We'll
Okay.
figure it out.
I'll come back to that question next time.
And it isn't really important either, but
I know it's not, but I like to know who our neighbors are, so to speak. What?
as long as they're not human neighbors, right?
Human neighbors are fine too. Oh yeah, okay, I understand. So Grumpy's there with you too, huh? Feels like it to me.
Well, it's not that he's not here. He just
Feels like he's talking to me while the team's talking through Sara.
is he?
Yes, he is.
Well, there you go.
Explain how we, as human beings, can consciously travel the astral plane using our energy bodies.
You just answered it.
Huh?
You travel using your energies.
Boy, at this rate, we'll do these questions in 10 minutes. Well, how do we do that? What is the process we have to do from our perspective here on Earth to do that without sleeping? That's what I'm trying to find out.
You did not specify
I know.
that before.
That's what I meant by consciously.
Let's focus on all of a sudden the words escaped me. On meditation, astral projection while you're sleeping. Don't worry so much about projecting while you're awake. Why would you want to?
So it can be directed.
You do that with your spirit when
Well,
you're asleep.
I want to be consciously aware of it.
Lucid dreaming, lucid projection,
I want to have more of it.
meditate, and practice.
Practice what?
Practice meditating, practice astrally projection, project.
Yes, I'm here. Having trouble with words.
Too much laughter. And practice remembering your dreams and your travels. Baby steps. Baby steps.
That reminds me of a dream I had last night.
Care to share?
It was a very negative dream. And I had it 3 or 4 times in a row.
In one night?
In one night, yes. Different sequences of it. It was like this sequence, this sequence, this sequence, then this sequence. And
So you were watching,
I was participating in it.
participating in what did she call it? A limited series.
Yes, a limited series. And the last one I realized, because it really woke me up. And then I realized what it was. And I said a short little prayer off to Grumpy, and it was done. It didn't come back then. Because it kept reoccurring, which was something weird, but...
Do you understand why?
Why what?
Where the dream came from?
No. Do you have any enlightenment for me?
That's for you to figure out.
Question number 3.
Engineers.
Why do the ETs want to help mankind? The reason I say that, in the past I asked if ETs were assisting I don't remember the name of the company.
Skinwalker?
No. The space people. SpaceX.
All right.
Big difference, huh?
Yeah.
And if they were helping them, and I basically was told they don't know they are, but they are. Meaning the humans don't know it.
Right.
So why are they helping? I could spout forth a whole bunch of stuff, but I want to see what you say. I don't want to
Probably I wouldn't say anything different than what you would want to spout off.
Well, then tell me what I'm going to spout off.
So you want to know why they're helping?
Yes.
Or why they're not telling?
No, why are they helping? I don't care if they tell or not. That's not the important part. The important part, they're assisting.
But you are aware that various civilizations have been assisting humankind for millennia.
Yes, I'm aware of that. Why, though?
If you know about the assistance from your readings, you should also be aware of the answer to your question.
Well, the answers on to my question that I come up with are all 3D world based. This world, human based. I want to know if there's any other information you can provide that is outside the realm of human observation and human thought processes as to why they are helping.
We must go back a little bit. And you do understand that Earth is unique.
Yes, you've talked about that before.
Do you remember why Earth is unique?
Not off the top of my head. Why?
Because it's the only planet where true... Maybe I shouldn't start with that. But it has such biodiversity. No other planet in the universe has that. It is also unique in the, well, now words are escaping me. All I can think of is free speech. That's not
Free will?
Yes, that's the one you're rubbing off on us all.
I'm also helping you all then.
Yes. Yes. True free will.
I've been reading about that a lot lately.
That is why so many beings who come to this earth, when their physical 3D body passes, they want to come back. It's all right for a while if there's actually something more to be gained from it, from an incarnation. But some spirits get caught in a loop, so to speak, and keep returning even though they don't really need to. They return because they're fascinated. Anyway, that's off subject. I think.
Or is it? Is that why I keep returning?
No.
Okay.
You keep returning because you still have a bucket load of learning to do.
Thank you. Okay. So why do ETs want to return? That's what you were telling us.
Oh, I was talking about spirits returning.
Oh, yes.
But the ETs want to help. It's kind of like for two reasons. One, they want mankind, for the most part, to rise up and become part of the Galactic Federation, or whatever you want to call it, but to raise their frequencies and for everyone to join everyone else and know all the energies, big ball of energy. It's so exciting. I don't know if any of that picked up on your recording.
Probably did.
Anyway, but it's also that it is an exciting place to be, to observe. There are ETs who just observe. Again, fascination. The uniqueness of mankind, the uniqueness of Gaia herself. I just had a mental picture of, say, a whole row or classroom, perhaps, of various ETs, as you call them, sitting like this, just in awe and watching everything. It's not quite like that, but...
In other words, you're at a shopping mall watching people. I just threw that
out. Yeah, you should throw it
out. Okay, back to classroom. Oh, okay.
But it wasn't really a classroom scenario either. But yeah, it is. Earth and you humans are fascinating to the rest of the, I was going to say the galaxy, but even the universe. And beautiful. Beautiful people, beautiful diversity on this planet. Yes, Gaia, you are beautiful. I know she's not that sort of sentient.
Yes.
But
she can sense.
Yeah.
A certain amount of energy.
See? Next question. Are we done with that one?
This question is based on a previous session where I asked the question, what is gravity? And you said it was part of the agreement for this creation. So it got me thinking about a few things. And based on in the books I've been reading too, added to this. As the peoples on earth become more enlightened, will the strength of gravity on the Earth reduce? Because our energy is getting higher. The higher energy we have, the less we need to hold us in place, so to speak. That's my way of thinking of it.
Hence the rapture. No. Sorry. No, it has nothing to do with that.
I know it doesn't. What this came from, what? No, you don't need to know. Go ahead. Answer, please.
Well, what was the question?
As we become more enlightened as a world, will gravity reduce?
If that is the collective agreement.
Okay. That's the answer I expected.
Okay.
So if the gravity does reduce, will its inhabitants notice the change?
Oh, yes. Some will. Again, it's like enlightenment. It'll be to different degrees.
So those more enlightened will not notice the change, but those who are less will?
I was thinking more in the reverse.
Oh, okay.
Those who are more enlightened will get more excited about how light they feel.
Okay.
And the knowledge that they don't need to stay put on Earth if they don't want to physically.
And I know what this answer probably is, so I will accept your answer. It's just the same as the last one, probably. What is the actual source of Earth's magnetic field? Conducting a symphony?
She doesn't have the vocabulary to describe it. She also said, "Oh, that's a good question." And I'm left stuck.
Speechless.
Yes, not able to give you an answer.
Can you describe the meaning of some of the words?
No.
In other words, take the long boat, the long trip around.
Just because you take a long trip around to explain things doesn't mean everyone does. No,
I do to make sure people thoroughly understand. By the time I'm done, they're so confused. They don't know what I was saying, and I forgot too.
Exactly. I think actual scientists are onto it, are beginning to understand that. Or maybe not even beginning to. And they could explain it much better than I ever could.
There are multiple theories. There is one talking about quantum gravity. There's one talking about the Higgs boson. And there's one talking about the movement of the core. And I don't really accept any of those. I used to accept the one about the core, but now I don't, because energy creates everything. Oh, I just got the answer. It's actually one of my questions later on, so we'll get to it in a little bit.